Stephen, we're straight back at it. We had a home win on Saturday. 4 days later, got another opportunity. Same again. I'm sure it's easy to say, but I know that'll be the target.
Definitely will be the target. It's our game in hand. It's a game that we want to try and make the most of it and try and use that to our advantage. It's also another game that we know is going to be really difficult. We're coming up against Rotherham, who in the last 2 games have had 2 wins and changed their manager, and have had the look a bit re-energised, so we know it'll be a hard game, and we hope we can get the same outcome as we got on Saturday.
Yeah, I know you won't be greedy, and we can't even take 6th place for granted. An awful long way to go, but as you say, a game in hand. If we could win it, 1 or 2 above might look over their shoulders, and I suppose it's a case of trying to keep as many slots open as possible.
Yeah, we just want to keep trying to focus on the next game. If we win this game, it gives us a better chance, obviously, and if we lose it, then we've still got it all to do. So again, the message to the players will be just try and stay focused and do as best as we can to perform well. We felt on Saturday, I watched the game back over the weekend and we debriefed it this morning. Some of the play was actually okay. First half we had 2 or 3 moments of good play, but not enough. It was only a few moments. Second half we were a little bit better and played with a bit more intensity and created the chance that we scored from. But in general, we can play better than that, so that'll be the message. Come on, let's get up to the level that we can and try and be a bit more, play with a bit more tempo and a bit more urgency if we can, and try and get another same result. Yeah,
we don't know how it'll pan out, but Rotherham might help with that. In some ways, they have nothing to lose. They're a confident side. Bristol obviously were fighting for their lives. Had a lot of men behind the ball. It might be slightly different tomorrow night.
Yeah, I say Rotherham will come here in with good confidence. They won away at Northampton and they won at home to beat Blackpool, who are really strong at the weekend and scored late. So they'll come into it, as I say, full of confidence and full of energy. Now, how they approach the game, I'm not sure. But we just make sure that we approach the game in the way that we want to. We want, as I say, be positive and play forwards a little bit more and play a bit quicker, as I say, a bit more urgency. We hope the pitch will play a little bit quicker, as I say. It was quite dry at the weekend because of the windy conditions. But yeah, we'll give it our best shot and try and cause them as many problems as we can and find a way to win another game of football, which at this stage, as we know, is so important.
Yeah, this stage, we're chalking them off. There's 6 to go. It's exciting, though, isn't it? It's when you came in, this, I'm sure, was your short-term target to try and be involved in the mix right to the end, and we are, as we stand.
That's it. We got 6 huge games to really finish the season strongly and give us a chance to achieve a promotion that we want. So if someone would have said to me when I came in with 6 games to go, you'll be in the playoffs, we'd have took it. Yeah, we would like to have had a few more points on the board. Certainly games that we felt we shouldn't have lost. Even if we just picked up points in them games, it would have been better. But sometimes it doesn't work out like that, and we have to accept where we are and, I say, embrace that challenge. So that's what we're doing. It's enjoyable. As you said, it's exciting, and we want it to continue that way and be as exciting as possible for the fans right up until the end.
I think the players themselves think probably over the course of the season they've let a few points get away, so I mean that only adds to their determination, isn't it, to try and finish in that top 6.
Yeah, the players have, I say, sense that they're hungry. They want to experience what they did last season, but finish it off in a different way, I'm sure. So since we've been in the building, they've been brilliant. Their attitude to learn, to train, to play the way we've asked them to play has been, I can't question it. I know we've lost 4 games, but in all of the 4 games, I haven't been overly disappointed with how we've played or how we've gone about the games. Yeah, there's be small details that we can improve on, but in general, they've given us everything that they've got, and that's all I can ask for. They're a good group to work with. It's a strong group. We've got players coming back in from injury. We've got a couple of injuries that we've picked up lately as well. Again, people are going to need to step in and replace them. But yeah, we're in a good spot, and with 6 games to go, the players should be motivated as much as I am, and as much as the fans are.
As you say, we're going to need the group because you're going to have to make one change we know about with, unfortunately, Will Forrest is going to have a bit of a spell on the sidelines.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't know for how long yet. He's having a scan this afternoon, so yeah, it's unfortunate for him because he's been really good since we've been here. He's played excellently and was in a real good rhythm, but it looks like he's picked up a hamstring injury, and so we don't know what the outcome of the scan is yet, but it doesn't look good. But with that becomes an opportunity for somebody else. I've had Ricardo training for a while, wanting to get back into the squad and get himself up to full speed, so there may be an opportunity for him and for others to step into the team and really take a place and show everyone again what they're all about. So that's what you have a good squad for, and yeah, we'll be okay, we'll have cover.
Yeah, just on the injury front, there'll be no Zabi and Tolly tomorrow night, but you're not counting them out for the season yet, which is good news.
No, Zabi's going to be a couple of weeks. His wasn't a major calf strain, so that's okay. It's not ideal to miss him for any games, but it won't be for a long time. And then we're hoping, the physios think that we could potentially have Owen Toll back for around a Peterborough game, all being well. So again, positive that their seasons aren't done, and there'll be 2 other players that'll come into the squad and make us stronger as well.
Yeah, just the last one on the personnel. The subs played a big part on Saturday. They have been most of the time that you've been here. I mean, it goes to show it's not just an 11-man game now, is it?
Never is. It's too physical. The game is too intense for just to use 11 players throughout the whole season. It just doesn't work. Certain games, as you've seen on Saturday, can be a little bit frustrating, and when you bring players on the pitch who bring that energy, like Sir Kyle Dempsey and Jay Matete, Gethin Jones when he came on, obviously George Thomason came on in the first half and
played at left back.
Played at left back and left side centre back. So yeah, everybody come on and done a good job, and that's what you need. You need people to be motivated. It's not easy when you don't get picked in the starting 11, and every player, I was no different, wants to start every game, but that's just not possible. So when you are on the subs bench, it's important that you come on and make an impact, and to get yourself on the pitch and make an impact, then you've got to do the things properly and training every day. Got to be at it. Got to be, say, catching myself and Richie and Mark's eye and thinking, look, they look so they're ready and they're hungry to play, and that's the message to the players all the time.
And just it's the final one, and I suppose Kyle Dempsey summed that up really, didn't he? He's forced his way back in the pitch. Everyone was pleased to see him back, and he's the kind of player, having back at this stage of the season, just gives everyone a lift.
Yeah, he epitomises that really. I spoke to Kyle this morning. I said about how good his reception was that he got off the fans. It was brilliant. And he said, look, I expected a bit of a reception, but that one was excellent. And I said, well, it just shows you how much you mean to them, because he would be a player that the fans know. He gives it 100% every time he plays. He goes flat out. Since we've been here, he's been like that in the training sessions. I think there might have been one training session where we told him he wasn't allowed to tackle anyone because he was just coming back from his knee, but he's done things properly, and he's trained with a desire and a hunger to get in the team, and that should be an example to everybody else. Like, the door's never closed for you if you do things right. So yeah, fair play to him, and I'm delighted that he's back.